or did you see that that might be a concern?
How do I say this? In theory, yes, you're right. I mean, I know what you're saying, but based on who we are, I'm not surprised at all. That's the best team that we faced all year. I mean, they're obviously a very good team. But Mark did a great job. Their execution was great tonight. Barrett and Lynch were phenomenal. I mean, I don't know if there's anything we could have done to stop those two.
Is it the timing?
It's everyone else.
Yeah.
No, tonight, like for us, for example, tonight, everything came together in a shite storm, let's say, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
These were all little things that were building up. You saw them in the first game, second game, third game. And we talked about it, that we didn't do this well. I mean, we haven't executed well on offense. We've had big plays based on broken plays. And, I've said to our guys, I don't want to be the old Oakland Raiders where I'm going to run around for my life and then throw a bomb and we're going to win, be happy with the fact that, we had, 300 yards of passing, or we had this, and there was all based on broken plays or someone else's mistake. So tonight we played someone that didn't make mistakes. We played a team that capitalized on mistakes, and then we got burned. So we were, we were heading this way. This is not a very good team. We haven't played great opponents yet. We played kids that played hard, great coaching staffs. I don't mean to take anything away from anyone, but this was a real good team that we played tonight, and it's going to catch up with them. So tonight was going to happen.
Yeah, but specifically with Lynch and Barrett, is it on those comeback routes? Like, it's kind of, is it just that they're so much in the same page? I mean, as a defensive team,
oh no, absolutely,
you kind of can't stop it,
no,
right?
absolutely.
I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough for everyone all year. I mean, we are. I don't want to make any excuses. We're down to starting safety. We're down to starting corner.
2 corners, right?
Yeah. I mean, so I don't want. I mean, but again, those 2 kids can beat anybody. There's not a lot we could do to change our coverages tonight.
Yeah, that route, just the way he runs it, it's like.
And the kids were doing the best they could, and we were talking about should we change his footwork to, like, the high school kids in the middle of the game. You don't want to do that, and you don't want to put it on that one kid. They were having success on both sides of the field. And it's definitely the timing. It's the fact that we didn't touch Lynch once tonight. We had extremely poor play on the defensive line. I mean, we had extremely poor play really in all parts of our team. I think special teams, offensively, defensively. I thought the coaching staff did a terrible job, and by that I mean me. We just, everything about tonight was a stinker, and we were due for it. And I don't want to take anything away from Peabody or Coach Betancourt. It's not. Things didn't go the way they did just because of that. Peabody, they coached a great game, they played a great game, but boy, man, we really laid an egg, and we had nothing. We had, after they scored, we had nothing. Coming out in the second half, we had nothing, and it's disappointing. But we saw, I mean, you could kind of see it coming. We had a lot of, we had a lot of malaise going on.
You told the kids last week after the win.
Oh, I lit them up last week after what was,
this was a possibility. So.
Yeah. So, and I guess hopefully, what I said to the kids, we played terribly against a good team. So you play a little bit better, and maybe you get better results, but. That's not going to fix where we're at this season. We have a lot of broken things that need to be fixed, and maybe getting our asses kicked was the best thing for us, because we're living off the reputation of kids that are in college now, and that's not, that can only go so far. Those kids that put in all the work in the weight room, that did all the right things. I said to the kids tonight after the game, when Josh Robertson was done lifting, he would work on his calves because he thought his calves were small. Like that type of a kid. That what we're doing now is we're working on our calves first, because we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, and we may be doing that as a coaching staff, we may be doing that as players. I'm not trying to lay blame on anyone, but you get fat and lazy, I think, when you've been successful for a long time. So maybe now's a good time to kind of reevaluate what we're doing.
Shock kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a bad thing.
You need that.
Sometimes it's the best thing that can happen.
It's not a bad thing. You don't want to lose, but we needed it. We needed. We were just heading that way anyhow. It was going to happen sooner or later.